There's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent and Jay-Z. In fact, his largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling records, plural, 2 of them sold 5 million. That's Get Rich or Die Trying and Massacre. You know, so it's a huge difference in who we are with each other internationally. Let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there. Because America can be purchased. We can buy it with marketing dollars. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the world, there's not enough marketing dollars to go around.
50 is back at it, with Diddy and Jay-Z as his new targets.
Bleak beans, everybody was in there, and I was like, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all got a chance right now, just flood it, put out a lot of music, because 50 Cent is coming. 4 months later, in the club hit, and it was over. And It was just like, okay, now everybody got to sit on the sidelines and wait this tidal wave out. I just felt like, you know, I mean, what more can I say? Like, achieve as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the comfort zone as far as making the music. I can make music. Like, I know how to structure a song. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make a B chorus during the verse. You know what I'm saying? I know all the little tricks. I know when people gonna sing along. You know what I'm saying? I know how to put that in the song. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing that so much, it's so hard. You know, I've been doing that 10 albums straight. You know what I'm saying? As well as collaborations and soundtracks, things like that. You get in the comfort zone. I'm a young guy, you know what I'm saying? I still got to challenge myself in life. I got to step outside my comfort zone. That's just part of being alive.
You know, they asked him about
50 Cent. He said nobody's scared of 50 Cent.
Yeah, right. But, you know, I don't think he's aware of his presentation. You know, there's an adjustment. There's something that's happening that's different about him and the way people perceive him. You know, he's way more approachable. You know, like it's the Beyonce and I don't know, Sinatra vibe he's trying to put off. That's making him like people comfortable enough to walk on the stage. Right. Let's not act like we haven't previously been places. Like, I feel the room change. People uncomfortable when I'm around.
50 Cent has been very critical of Diddy, and the world knows it.
That was a move, man. You know what I mean? I look at what Jay was doing. What he feels like he's doing is traditional business. You know, it's just Jimmy Iovine doesn't say Rockefeller for life, we family.
Right.
He says this is Interscope Records. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you're not generating interest or you're not doing what he feels like is the best possible business deal, it's nothing personal, it's just business. You see what I'm saying? Like, and when Jay decides to put Beans in the space, like, they got loyalty, they got the things that we come off the curve.
50 is back at it with Diddy and Jay-Z as his new targets.
Ooh, the crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But yeah.
Did
the
you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of partying. I don't really remember what I was saying. Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Take a look.
Okay, I've been talking to a therapist trying to help me with the shit I've been saying. I said crazy shit in my mouth for no reason. No fucking reason. Oh wait, maybe I said that shit to my boyfriend because he got Tupac killed.
Currently, he is upgrading and says that Diddy and Jay-Z may be working together to hide each other's shady business. Well, we are here for the treat 50 is bringing. Yep. That was a hard one for Diddy, quite literally. Even though Jay-Z and Diddy have been friends for a long time and are both billionaires in the music business, some people in the business, like 50 Cent, have accused them of unethical behavior, like putting down rivals and giving up peers to stay at the top.
I think justice looks like Diddy being behind bars, and I also think that justice looks like everybody getting retribution for all of the things. The amount of therapy, like I just said, all of the moments, the time, like these are our careers. In the like living room area, and she's there, and he was like, emotional singing, there you are. And I just was like, oh, he's talking to me. And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside. And I remember like looking in his eyes, and I said to him, what did y'all do? Because I could see that she was like really sedated. That was the first time I ever seen her like high before. And then he says, tell your girl she wants some birthday. And we were like, well, I mean, he's saying this to me, and I'm like, well, she doesn't have to have sex with you if she doesn't want to. He was upset, like, you know, I guess that she didn't want to do with him whatever he wanted, I don't know.
Now, of course, things got worse when Cassie dropped her case against Diddy, which had accused him of a number of crimes such as trafficking people and abusing them physically and emotionally.
You know, he hiring the people, he gonna put it all on her. Cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. Don't get that effed up, Art. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, nah. Bro, I was in one of those exotic bookstores with him. I saw this dude pick up butt plugs. And that's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And when I said, yo, my man, what you getting this for? He said, you know, can I do my shopping by myself? And I said, yeah. And when I looked up there, it said butt plugs.
Obviously, there are witnesses to what Diddy did, so that is literally not up for debate.
He probably didn't. You know, like when I first heard it, it just was funny to me because, like, no matter what you do, you get these different status. Like, you'd be like writer, producer, a mogul. Yeah. And as soon as you get in trouble, they go rapper. Ah. You go right back to rapper.
Right back to rapper.
And then I saw that happen to him, and I was like laughing. I poked fun at it because, you know, it didn't seem like a real serious situation. And then when it kind of, you know, it starts bad. No matter what it is, it starts bad in the news, and then it kind of makes its way over to something positive. Yeah. And no one reports it when it starts to become positive. Right. And then as it started to, you know, work its way out, I felt better about me poking fun at it. Yeah.
So after this, 50 Cent worked even harder to make a mockery of Diddy.
Somehow ended up under circumstances where I've been up against the toughest things in the environment that I come out of before any success takes place. Then I always say if there was someone to run and go get, I would have ran and got them, but I have to run get me. So I had to come back myself every time. So it just makes me not look at what would be the bigger situations in front of me, or harder circumstances don't seem so rough to me no more. You know, like, because I've already been up against the toughest things, the biggest obstacles. Like if you, I think, take this for granted, right? If, for example, if you, almost 90% of the time I'm communicating with people who've achieved a higher level of education than me, right? They're college graduates, things like that, and what I hold on to is they wouldn't have made it under the circumstances that I came up under.
At first, his suggestion that he make a documentary about Diddy seemed like a joke, but later accounts said that he was actually working on a documentary about the serious accusations against Diddy. Then again, in a number of social media posts, 50 Cent kept making fun of Diddy, which made the accusations controversial. In a video, he mixed Diddy's face with R. Kelly's and hinted at a documentary called Surviving P. Diddy, which he said would be similar to the controversial Surviving R. Kelly documentary, Along with that, 50 brought up Diddy's court problems and said that he could easily get through them because he was very rich. Point being, 50 Cent is all about taking things head on, and that is what makes him tougher than the rest.
The Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get style. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. I mean, like I paid for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said?
Not to mention, when Diddy temporarily quit as head of Revolt, 50 Cent used the chance to make fun of him even more.
I'm with Puff, and he's in exotic bookstores, and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that, because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, he got to go put it on the counter and, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang. So I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I said, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store.
Even though 50 Cent's post seemed funny, he said he was serious about wanting to buy Revolt and even asked Diddy to think about his offer. Of course, at the same time, we know that the public has been vocal and interested in Diddy and Jay-Z's friendship, which, if you think about it, does seem like an odd one.
This is all indoctrination. This is all mind control. You gotta understand, like, I don't believe I'm putting myself at risk, because I think God uses me for a time like this. He put me in this situation and had y'all follow me from George Bush Don't Care to Beyonce Had the Best Video to now. For some reason, y'all are interested. Two Chainz said, why is so belt buckle? Y'all niggas shoulders looking. Like, y'all are interested for some reason. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? Yeah. I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? What's the crazy part, really?
They can't scare you, they can't control you, they try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. Exactly. It's up. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
According to reports, Diddy recently stated that his mom and Jay-Z are the only people who can call him by his official name. And if that wasn't weird enough, Diddy also has a picture of Jay-Z on his website and has praised him for taking on the big parts that Biggie and Tupac used to play. Meanwhile, during a Twitter Space event held in 2022 to honor Biggie's 50th birthday, Diddy praised Jay-Z for his contributions to rap culture and acknowledged how he had filled the gap left by the deaths of famous artists. Of course, Jay-Z returned the favor. Notably, Diddy openly backed Jay-Z when he was criticized for working with the NFL, calling him one of the greatest in hip-hop culture. On the flip side, we also know that not all artists see things this way. For example, with 50 Cent's backing, Kanye West has been caught on tape doubting Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, that they are ruled by powerful people in Hollywood.
It drove me crazy to not be able to say that I like Trump. Imagine me not being able to say what I wanted. What was the point of being famous? What was the point of having, millions of people love your music? What was the point of having a voice if you can't even use your own voice and connect it to your own opinions?
Yes.
That's where the disconnect happened. That's where the, quote, I think wrongly diagnosed, that's where the bipolarity is. I suffered from being lied to constantly by the people around me, by my management, by my ex-wife. And I believe those things can drive anyone to a point of maximum exhaustion. But I also believe that I'm extremely brilliant and I'm here to make the world a better place. And I'm tired of the left media trying to pick on me. And y'all picked on me enough, and y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore.
As per claims made by Kanye West, he says he could never be managed in the same way. He said that he was free to speak his mind because he didn't do anything bad, unlike Beyonce, Jay-Z, and of course Diddy.
I think it was taken out of context. No, I think the guy who was talking to him made him feel like a punk. You see what I'm saying? So he had to say, yo, nobody scared of 50. Let's get this clear. Nobody is scared of 50. But I'm not the issue. Him making you feel like a punk is the issue. And at the end of the day, I look at it and people don't assess themselves. Even really intelligent people. Jay's a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? He'll analyze other people and other things that they're doing and not actually look at what's happening to him and his transition and difference. But right now, he's in a real safe space. He created this real safe aura. This is why people walking on the stage and why shit is happening like that. A lot of it wouldn't have been like that if he actually dealt with his issues himself.
In an identical way, 50 Cent has also attacked both Diddy and Jay-Z, seeing them as parts of a Hollywood system that takes advantage of people.
I wasn't in the ad
right
because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me. I think that they were saying the NFL has some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, that's why I talked to the big homie. I told Jay, he was telling me, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
He said that Jay-Z bought his way into the business and that Jay-Z's Grammy success happened at the same time that he was dating Beyonce. Well, Beyonce now hates 50 for saying that. According to 50, he sees it all as Jay-Z's self-proclaimed king complex, charging him with betrayal and putting his own needs ahead of those of close friends and colleagues, like former Rockefeller artist Beanie Siegel. He even threw shade regarding the whole NFL thing.
That's why I don't be going to the puffy parties. Nigga hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What the fuck you talking about? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this is my motherfucking kind of party. I'm like, it's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. And shit like that is going on.
And obviously then we have 50 Cent claiming he doesn't go to Diddy's private parties because he doesn't like what goes on there. You see, 50 Cent talked about how uncomfortable he is with what he sees as inappropriate behavior at Diddy's parties. During one of his European tour shows, according to him, he said, I don't be going to them puffy parties. Hug you from the front and the back at the same time. __ you talking about? Look, if you're into that, you're into that. I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my __ kind of party. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom when __ like that is going on.